Hi guys, and welcome back. We have figured out our issues. Apparently when I updated my graphics driver, it set my second monitor to 30 hertz. I have no idea why it would do that, but it did. And my gaming monitor, somehow the FPS would tank when I would open OBS. No idea why. It would run perfectly smooth. I had it set to 120 hertz on my gaming monitor. And as soon as I opened OBS, it was just tanked. Looks like we've fixed the issue, and let's get straight back into it. I think we'll take a quick look at what tasks we have available, but one of the early things we want to do is go and grab that white Western Star, and I think it was the 4964, and get that added into our fleet. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, now we're a little low on gas, so I think we'll just park this guy here. And let's go back to our garage. There's our Fleetstar. I think what we'll do is we'll take the crane and the deck off while we go get that Western Star. Lighten up our truck a little bit. And there we go. We'll refuel the Chevy with fuel from this truck, and then we'll go down to the fuel station and fuel this truck up. It's running so much smoother now. What a difference. I'm going into drift mode a little bit there. A little tip you might not know is you can apply the brakes while you've got your gas on, so kind of two-foot it, so to say. Alright. We're all fueled up. Let's just stop the engine and take a look. Okay, so got the fuel trailer down there. There's the truck that we can fix up. Can't remember a fixer up, or does it say? Oh, no, that's not the one. Yeah, essentially we just have to deliver it to the parking. So, we'll just follow the road back up and around by the farm. Go back for the cockpit view here. You know, I never used to play with the cockpit view, but I'm starting to really grow to like it. It's just so much smoother now. You know, it's always a wonder to me why Windows and like AMD and Nvidia, when they do updates for things, it always breaks your previous settings. I don't know why it doesn't keep your previous settings when they do an update. The worst is I used to run a gaming server for Ark Survival Evolved, and I had to disable Windows Update. I had to actually like remove it from the computer using PowerShell, because it would break the server. It would do an update, everything would be working fine, and after the update, it would just go down. Nothing would be functioning. The backups wouldn't be working. The servers would be down, and players would be messaging me, "Why can't I get on?" And so when I disabled the Windows update completely, never an issue. And it's not like the computer did anything else. You didn't have to like, I didn't play anything on it. I didn't look anything up on the internet. Like, I never used the computer for anything. It was just running a server. So the updates were really pointless, other than maybe some security updates, but that never was an issue. All right, the trail should be just on the left here. Let's put into 4-wheel drive. We really need to get that SnowRunner gearbox for this truck. It'll definitely help a lot, but I think we'll be able to manage. We'll put in low range here just to make sure we don't go too fast and roll over. Easy does it. Once we get down to the bottom, we just gotta cross kind of mud flats, and that shouldn't be too bad. This vehicle has a bit more height than the Chevy, so I don't think we need to worry about water damaging the engine. Oh, hey, there's one of the fuel that we're supposed to pick up for that task. Such a nice looking truck. I'm a big fan of International. You know, I'm not like super knowledgeable about trucks outside of the, you know, regular passenger vehicle category. But we do have the old one at work. I do own a 1960, I think it's a 68 or 67. I bought it. I haven't gone and picked it up yet, but it's a 1-ton International with a lift bed on it. And so I'm excited to pick that up as soon as the weather gets a little nicer here. We still got a lot of snow, and that truck has bias ply tires that are peeling off of the rim. They're tube tires, so I really want to take it when it's a little bit nicer out and just put it down the road to my house. It's got only, I think it was 40-something thousand miles on it, so the mileage is very low. A couple little rust holes because we do live in an area where you get a lot of rust on things, so I'll have to do a little welding and fix it up, but I'm excited. The lift bed will be really useful. I like to do a little roofing here and there for some side jobs, and having a lift bed is really handy, and also be really great for firewood. There we go. This is one of our first good trucks that we're gonna get. I'd say it's fairly comparable to this Fleetstar, maybe just slightly bigger once we upgrade it with the lift kit and tires. I think I like the Fleetstar a little bit better, and I don't know why. That's probably just a preference thing. I don't think it's actually a better truck. Okay, I think we're gonna have to back up here. It's a little hard to turn while we're towing. I think maybe afterwards we could see what kind of task we have to do down by that other broken truck. We could take the trailer and go and repair it, and then we can haul that trailer back to our garage and repair this Fleetstar. And then we don't have to spend money on the mechanical repairs. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to repair the body at some point, but we may just leave the body for now until we make a bit more money, and then we can have another truck running for free. This is probably going to be a long tow here, this next short stretch across all this mud flat. But I'm trying to stay out of the main road because I find that you get stuck a lot easier in it, especially when you're towing something like this. That truck's a bit heavier than this truck, so it's a lot of work on the truck to pull this other truck. I think the Fleetstar looks really good with this red and black paint job. There we go. This is going actually a lot better than it went the first time that I hauled this truck. The first time, that was a long haul right there because I went right down the main trail and I didn't try to skirt around anything. I think we're gonna try to skirt around this this fuel barrels. I don't know, that might not be the best choice, but we'll try it. It's not really responding to wanting to turn right now, but maybe slowly. Slow and steady. That log might help us turn a little bit. The next hard part is going to be getting up through the rock up there between the two rocks. That's going to be a bit tricky. Maybe we'll pull a little ahead and then we'll try winching it from further ahead here. Okay, let's try winching it. Sometimes the winch works a lot better if you're further away. I don't know why, but when whatever you're winching gets close behind you, it seems to lose power in winching, which doesn't make any sense, but you know, video games. Alright, we'll do the same thing again here. Alright. I think the suspension's totally bottomed out on it from damage. And so we're probably scraping the bottom of the truck the whole way plowing mud. Let's do that. Maybe one more time here. There we go. It's starting to move. should be out of the mud any moment here. You can see even the rear fenders were plowing mud. It was quite deep in there. All right, we'll be up to the next hard spot very shortly. We're burning quite a bit of fuel doing this, so we may have to pause at some point and just leave the Western Star and go back to the gas station and get some more fuel, but we'll see. We'll try the slow and steady method here. All right, and then let's back off. Just try to get this corner. Now we want to try to get this Western Star as far up to the right as possible. We'll try that method again of going further and winching. Might get it over some of the bumps there. Even the Fleetstar doesn't want to go up here. There we go. Let's try winching from our side. We're getting over the rocks slowly. Let's try, yeah, it won't let us winch anywhere else, so. We'll try just going up here a little bit past this rock. There we go. Now let's try winching again. Don't go to the left. You need to go to the right. Let's see if maybe we can pull it this way. Yeah, there we go. Let's try back down a little bit. And then oh, no, wrong way. Ah, really? Okay, we'll try that again. Come on. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's one way. Carefully. Maybe we'll try this again. Okay. Now, let's try this one more time. Ooh, ooh. Don't roll. Try getting a little more distance again. If it doesn't come up in another couple minutes here, we're gonna have to go get some more fuel. Okay, let's back up. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's go a little further. Okay, let's try this a little different way. Let's try this. That's not working. It's not working. Let's try to get a little further away. And maybe we can try that same angle again. No, no. Oh. Oh. Oh boy. That's not very good. And I think recovery is yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Let's go get our Chevy and we'll see. I don't think we can pull that truck over with the Chevy. We might be able to. But I have a feeling that we're gonna have to go with the GMC. Oof. But we didn't get damage on the last one. I guess because we didn't hit it. To try to be a little more careful. Put on the 4-wheel drive for this section. Just go past the farm here. Then we'll go down the hill on the left. Man, those brakes sure make a lot of noise. All right. Now here's the big question. Are we gonna be able to pull that Fleetstar over with the Chevy? Think. Ooh. I think our best bet is if we pull ourselves into a tree, engage the diff lock, and then now, you know what? It might be at the right angle, or we can start the engine. Nope. Okay. Let's just go over by this rock here. Can we do it without rolling? Okay. Oh. 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 Oh my goodness. Oh. No, no. Come on. No. Oh my goodness, guys. That's crazy. Okay. This is a situation. We're gonna go get our other Chevy. Yeah, there's another truck that we will get there. Okay. Let's go to the garage. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. We don't need to pay for recovery. Okay, this thing's out of gas. So we're gonna go to the gas station first. I think we have enough gas to go get to the gas station. I don't know what's up with those random stutters. At least it's not the whole frame rates being dropped for the entire period, but all right. This is a real predicament. You know, it's not often that I have 2 rolled trucks and a broken truck all at the same time. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get through this. It's not gonna be a big deal. Well, be a little bit of a big deal, but all right. Fuel up. Let's get back at it. At this stage, I'm just gonna be happy if we get that that Western Star up to the garage today. It'll be a really nice addition to the fleet, and then we can start doing some tasks, you know, next time. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see how long this takes us. We may have this done very quickly, but I have a feeling that this is this is going to be a bit of an ordeal. You know, these tires say they're good on the road, but man, we're sure not moving fast. I mean, that might be other things too, but it definitely steers better than having those big full mud tires. Okay, let's see if we can not take damage through here. There we go. There we go. Easiest thing I ever did. Put in four-wheel drive for this little section. I can't believe that other Chevy railed like 3 times going down the hill. And I was like, oh, it's gonna end up on its wheels. It's gonna end up on its wheels. No, no, not this time. You don't get that much luck that many times in a row. Looks like our second episode was the most luck we were gonna get. Let's put it in low range here. So we'll try to write the other Chevy first, so we don't have a repeat of what happened previously. I think that is a really good sign that we need to invest in the autonomous winch, so that we can right ourselves after rolling it. I don't think you can get autonomous winches for anything except for the Scout class of vehicle. I could be wrong, but I think it's just Scout class. Oh. Ho 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 ho. This is so sketchy. Okay, let's back up. Try to get a little better angle and not get caught on the branches. Okay, now. Where's our Chevy? It's right here. So let's just mark that so we can see where we need to go down the hill. Okay. There we go. Easy does it. Okay. Let's attach the winch. Well, I'm surprised the cab's not caved in after all that. Whew. And slowly turn around here. In real life, I don't think I'd want to turn around on a side hill like that. I've been on some pretty sketchy side hills, and where my high side tires were lifting off the ground an inch or two as you were moving on a bump, and I was sitting outside of my window, like kind of like, you know, sitting with your butt in the window and your body outside of the vehicle to try to add some extra weight. Super dangerous, by the way. Don't do that. If the vehicle rolls, you will be killed. Very, very bad. I was young. I do not recommend that. You gotta stay safe. A lot of fun you can do with off-roading, but you got to make sure that you keep yourself safe at all times. I was very fortunate that nothing happened to me. I would not do that now. Oh, hey, we got it rolled over. Okay, what is up with that? Okay, let's just stop the engine. Let's put a little fuel into the Fleetstar. Maybe we can, yeah, let's do that. And let's grab our other Chevy. We obviously have no headlights after rolling it around that much, but that's okay. We're making progress. I'm very happy about this. All right, how far away can we refuel the Fleetstar from? Okay, let's stop the engine. Refuel the... Okay, so you know what we can do is we can refuel that truck, and then let's switch to that truck, and then we'll refuel the Fleetstar. Oh, okay. Let's try this again. Fleetstar 2. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Let's try it there. What is going on? Why are we sliding backwards? Hey, it's pulling it slowly. A little hard to see where it is in the dark here, but I think we're making that progress we needed to. Come on. Okay. We're going to try and go up the hill now. Come on. Whoa. Is it moving it? It is. It is. We're moving it, guys. This is great. Okay, let's drop it, and then let's try again from here. Oh, hey, there we go. This is going much better than I thought. After we had that second rollover, I was sure that this was going to be terrible. Okay. We're back in the driver's seat. You know, I just thought of something. I was trying to play a game earlier today on my second monitor, and I was wondering why the frame rate was just, it was very consistent, but it was choppy. And I was trying to figure out why, because like, it shouldn't be that choppy and still be like consistent. And it's because it was at 30 hertz. So obviously it was going to be a bit choppy. Look at this. Look at that. All right, let's put it in automatic. Let's turn off our four-wheel drive. This is feeling good. Let's engage the four-wheel drive again here. I think the most vehicles I've ever had rolled at once was 4. You can get yourself into quite a predicament pretty quick if you're not careful. I think I ended up having to pull everything over with a two-wheel drive when I rolled that many. So that was quite crazy. And the two-wheel drive, I ended up, I think, getting stuck because it was down a steep hill. And it was actually on this map going down to where that Scout fuel tank is at the bottom of the hill by the lake there. It was just on that hill, and so the two-wheel drive ended up getting stuck, and I had to winch it out with something else later, because it just couldn't get out. But and I tried to get the other, like, I think I rolled one truck, and then I brought another truck down to pull it over, and I ended up rolling that one. And then I brought a crane truck down to try to lift the end of one. There we go. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's just pull it onto... Can we winch to the truck? No? Okay. Let's do it this way. Let's just pull it right onto the garage entrance here, and then we can pull it into the garage, and we'll see how much repairing it is that way. Okay, so let's go white Western Star, move to garage. There we go. Flat tires, beat up suspension, just destroyed. Everything is 0. It's only $2,500 to make a full repair. That's not actually that bad, because I'm pretty sure repairing the body costs that much. So if they cost the same, I might as well just, let's do the repair. There we go. What kind of mods do we have available for this? We have a slightly bigger engine. I don't see a purpose in getting it. It doesn't seem to change the specs. That's locked. That's locked. So we find that in Michigan, so that's good. What tires does it have right now? These ones. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna change the tires just yet. Find the diff lock in Michigan too, so that's great. Snorkel's locked. Oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, well, it's a snorkel, and it looks like it's got a lot of airflow, but it is a little hideous. Again, we find that in Michigan, so we'll find that here. Yeah, great. That is awesome. Let's go bring our Chevys back. I think we can go over to the side here. Sorry if it's a little bit dark. Oh, what? So we have headlights when we're in the cab, but not out of the cab. Okay, well, that's nice to know. Yeah, no headlights there. We got headlights there. What do you know? Then let's find an easy task to do to recuperate some money. Maybe that SnowRunner gearbox gives this thing a lot more power on the road? I'm not sure. Because this thing's fast compared to the blue one. Very fast. Let's not hit a pole. There we go. Hey, no damage. I think I actually have a lot better control of the vehicle driving in the cockpit view. Oh. Forget everything I just said. Oh, goodness. Wow. What on earth is happening? Oh, good. Just as I was saying. Let's not do that this time. Easy. Easy. At least we'll be able to roll that one over well. Oh, I can't believe it. That's too much. It's too much for one day. Oh, wow. Well, you know, the sun's starting to shine. I guess it's a new day technically in game. Let's try to skip some of this mud and not roll. There we go. What, is it driving fast now? It wasn't driving fast up the other hill by the gas station. I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. Maybe that hill's just too steep. Wait, I think there's an upgrade right here. If I remember correctly, let's just... Oh, we're low on gas. Okay, let's go and not have anything more dumb happen today. Here's where we don't talk about how much better we are at driving with cockpit view. We just stay quiet. Nothing but humility here. Someone should really look at the integrity of that fuel tank. Okay, let's go get our gas. I think we can go out here. At some point we're gonna get a fuel truck as well, and then we can fuel it up and just kind of leave it at the garage all the time, whenever we're on a map that doesn't have a gas station right by the garage. Like, this is not too bad to go down here. You know, just a quick run to the convenience store, get a little gas, maybe a McSweeney's beef stick. Here's a question. Do Americans have McSweeney's? Like, do you guys know what that is? Like, pepperoni, beef jerky. Like, obviously you have pepperoni and beef jerky. It's America, but like, do you have McSweeney's? It's all right. I know we have it in Canada, and some of the stuff is pretty tasty, but I find that they season it a little heavy. What makes really good jerky that's actually like affordable, because jerky's very expensive out here, is the Co-op grocery store. I've never been to a grocery store that makes jerky at the grocery store, but man, that stuff is good. It's like a quarter of the price of the gas station stuff, and you get this big package, and it is delicious. I don't know why you have to refrigerate it, so it's not cured for as long as some, but oh my goodness, that's good. You could just eat like so much of it. I had this exact steering wheel in my old Chevy. Maybe they all have the same steering wheel from this era, but like, that's exactly my old steering wheel. You know what? It was a good steering wheel. I don't know if that's a thing for people that have good steering wheels or bad steering wheels, but like, man, some steering wheels suck. All right, let's go fuel this one up. I had a 75 Datsun, and some guy, he called himself a master's mechanic, like he had a degree in it or something, and every spark plug on that engine was over tightened to the point where they almost broke trying to get them off. I think one might have broke. Anyhow, the steering wheel he had put on there, he didn't do that up properly, and so the splines were kind of shaved off on the steering wheel, and so it could kind of like rotate freely sometimes, and I think the first time it happened to me, the nut fell off, and I just kind of like lifted on the steering wheel a bit, and I'm driving down the road, and the steering wheel just comes off in my hands. It's like it's in my hands, and I'm driving by the bus stop for the town there, and I just like look out the window and hold my steering wheel out the window like at the person standing there, and they're like, their face was shocked. It was crazy. If you ever feel your steering wheel loose, make sure that you either know what you're doing to fix it, or you get it checked out. It was really easy to get fixed. You just had to get a new mounting kit for it. They were just like, it was like this cheap generic aftermarket steering wheel that like, they're like $60 or something, and and everywhere sells adapter kits to fit them to your car. And I just got a new like adapter block that had nice new aluminum splines on it, and fit on like a glove. And that car was good after that. All right. Let's pull in here. So the Chevys are both full of gas. I think the Fleetstar might be empty. Oh no, the Fleetstar is like half full, right?